for me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics. See me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it.
Welcome to DC Gospel, man. Before I go any further, man, hit them buttons, man. Subscribe, share, and like, man. Come on, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Share this, man, to 3 people. So today, y'all, I'm riding around in the city. So I know this little spot with a lot of DPW dudes be going that they get their lunch. So I'm in the car sitting, so I see a couple of DPW dudes getting out the truck. So I'm like, man, that's like Gooch right there. So in my mind, I'm like, man, that ain't Gooch. And I said, that is Gooch. Because I remember I seen him before in the gas station. He looked at me, and I looked down, we kept it moving. So I walk in the store. So I'm like this, man, make sure y'all hit these buttons, man. And so y'all don't know who Gooch is, y'all. Gooch is a legend from Potomac Gardens. And you remember the guy, the violent interrupter, fat cat? Yeah, even.
And we the home of the dollar crab, right?
Crabs was great.
Crabs $1.
Even Gooch confirmed it, and it's his man. So, you know what I mean? Not saying, you know what I mean? But he was like, you know, you on point. So I was like this, hey, your name Gooch? He looked like, nah. Then he was like, what's your name? Man, it's Blunt, man, Gooch. He's like, man, yeah, man, I need to holler at you, Blunt, man. And that's what we got to talking, y'all. So, a long story short, so you remember I had the story back then.
That shit was fat cat. You on point. You ain't. I told you
back then about Wayne Purdy.
So in like, Washington, D.C., he came up in Southwest L Street in the area known as 203.
It's like, man, look, man, you know, man, I ain't telling you that in the cell about Wayne Purdy, man, it ain't probably so. Hey, look, this what he told me, y'all. So look, we in the cell, you know. I ain't gonna lie, Gooch a good man, y'all. Like, he used to bring me steak and cheese back when he going on his work and shit, work detail. And I remember I used to go on a work detail with him too sometimes because I was in the cell and was putting the lights up in the cells and whatnot. But I'm talking about out the whole jail we going through, I'm with him putting up lights. So he did say that him and Wayne used to switch cars with him. He used to let Wayne get his car, Wayne Purdy, and Wayne Purdy give him his car. But in my mind back then, being those, I ain't really know too much about Wayne Purdy. But when I heard, you know what I mean, start hearing stories about him, I was like, oh, he probably was robbing Gooch, man. But that's what a lot of people say. You know, that used to be the rooms. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit them buttons. Subscribe, share, like. So he pretty much was like, yeah, man, you know, you know, the guy Fat Cat, man, that wasn't right what he did to the dude Kevin Butler. Then he tried to give him like $100 or some stuff to be quiet. That man did a whole, you know, y'all listen to this, y'all. He, man, tried to get a man like a, you know, and I don't know if Gooch was validating it, Cam said, man, but it's out of pocket. So, but y'all hear Gooch to this city, man, yeah. So we all know, man, now Fat Cat is the rat. I'm telling y'all, man, DC Gospel gonna give y'all all the real, like, street stuff. That's why I be laughing at some of them other guys that try to get in my business, right? Like, when I start seeing dudes like that, like Gooch, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, Gooch a big figure from the gods, him and his man. I ain't gonna say his name or what he doing out there, but, because I don't know what he doing. But he told me he was trying to get in touch with me through my man T. But I be moving so much, y'all. So you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know the guys back in the 90s. We had a history together, y'all. So their strip was a dope strip, and our strip was a dope strip. They had white clientele crazy. We had white clientele crazy because of the connection of Rest in peace, dog. And I used to go around the gardens with Otis, but Otis from my side, and John, they got killed, rest in peace. Black. And we used to go around the gardens, we used to be robbing people. So we used to be in the gardens robbing, 1,000 robbing, back over Lincoln Heights robbing. So I understand with the youngest. That's why I say I can relate more than anything because, you know, when I was young, I was in them cars with a lot of different guys having fun out here in the streets. I mean, I can't make it up, you know what I mean? Some people, you know, try to sit there and say, it's just the truth. So, you know, but the thing about it was definitely telling story about Gooch. I remember when I came home, he had a club called the 40 with half and half. And then to see him working in DPW, I was like, okay, maybe, you know, sometimes people change their lives around and want that type of attention no more. You feel what I'm saying? But what y'all think in the comments, man? I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Wayne Perry was robbing? I mean, let me know. I mean, do y'all really think that? Or do y'all think they was swapping? Because I did hear they was men back in the days. I did hear that.
OGs in his neighborhood, learning the game, learning the streets. He would watch they back as they hustled, and they would also take him around the city to gamble because they thought he was good luck. But Wayne learned how to make trick dice,
and how y'all feel about Gooch knowing the guy Fat Cat Hat and not checking them? See, and that's the problem with the streets now. That's why people that told rats they winning because they already affected the streets. Like, look at Gucci, man, and the Pooh Shiesty father hot, and they trying to say Pooh Shiesty hot. Here it is, two hot dudes do something to a real dude who, whatever you can say, he never told on nobody to this point. That's on paperwork. And now he looking at to be hot because two hot dudes, Memphis didn't even check, come out and mess up a whole dude legacy. Shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? That's how hotness mess up real street stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Hit them, you know, buttons, man. Subscribe, share this video with 3 people, man. We on our way to 10,000 subscribers, man. I love y'all. Peace and harmony. Real talk, man. I don't know, man. What y'all think? Who probably was lying, y'all. But oh yeah, y'all. Nothing. I ain't gonna tell y'all the surprise. Just stay tuned. Something big. Something big.
And I appreciate you, I mean, as being a man speaking. And then that shit with Fat Cat, you on point. You ain't out your
This Glock ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics. See me in public, say hi to me. Boy,